and welcome back to Conscious Living. Well, this month it's all about giving the gents some love for change.
It's good. I mean, you know, guys, we don't necessarily do a lot for our self-care. We don't take care of ourselves, so it's good that we're, you know, helping us guys get ourselves together.
Get yourselves together. Well, we've got Ecohabitude coming in studio to show us some consciously cool gifts for dad, your husband, or that special guy on your list.
Yes, and we have some grooming specialist from Floyd's Barbershop is here. He's going to hook me up and show me how to get myself together and trim myself, get myself trimmed.
Get that beard handled. I like the beard, though. It's nice.
You do?
Yeah. I know you want to shave it, but I like it.
That's nice.
And then after that, we're going to whisk you away to a little getaway, maybe for dad, maybe for your hubby, to Paris, one of my favorite cities in the world, and some yoga to help relax and strengthen your core at the same time.
And finally, we've got a great recipe straight out of Bangkok. Wild rice, perfect for the hot weather. It's delicious, satisfying.
And guess what? You got us, so don't go away. We got all this and more coming up on Conscious Living. Well, we all know there are plenty of eco-chic gifts on the market for the ladies, but when it comes to the gents, it can be a little trickier to find that perfect something. So here we've got Tatiana Acuna from Ecohabitude. He's going to share with us perfect gifts for Father's Day. It's right around the corner. Something for maybe your husband, maybe for your dad, or that special guy in your gift list. Hey, Tatiana.
Hi, Bianca. Thank you for having us.
So glad to have you here. So tell me a little bit about Ecohabitude. Looks like you've curated all these wonderful socially conscious products.
Ecohabitude, it's a great marketplace online. We connect very conscious consumers that want a little bit more thought put into their items with incredible vendors that are very stylish, fashionable, and also have very clever design.
Okay, well tell me about what you've got over here.
Well, here we have a few accessories. As you can see, we have the We Wood sold by Two Birds Apparel. We have the I Wood glasses.
So watch for dad or maybe your loved one. We've got glasses, so those could kind of coordinate if you're into the more earthy wood sort of look.
Definitely, and something we notice with wood is that it's just a great conversational piece, and people love it and always will compliment you on it.
Yeah, well, I think these bow ties would be a real showstopper. Check these out, they're so cute. I love the colors. You know, bow ties are very popular right now.
Yes, yeah. I love the colors too. They're like a great accent piece. You could be wearing something very like down, black, and bow tie, boom, pops.
And what's this made of? What makes it eco?
These are made with reclaimed fabrics. Make great colorful accent pieces.
Perfect, well let's move on.
Love this Gunas bag. I always say it's like boss. It's something you would see that, like, you know, manly person that knows is very confident.
It's like a doctor's bag almost.
Yes, yeah, and it fits a lot of things. I know men will appreciate that.
And Gunas, they're vegan, right? So
yes,
no animals.
It's all vegan, cruelty-free, and this one actually uses some recycled material, and it's very sturdy. I have a bag made out of the same material. I throw it around everywhere. It looks good as new.
I love Gunas. So we've got skincare products and some soaps. What are these made out of?
Well, the soaps by Buck Naked soaps, they have great little herbs in them, great exfoliants. Again, I've actually given some to my father, to my boyfriend. They love it. It's just great. Just great.
It looks like a piece of chocolate.
Yeah. That one's actually made out of coffee. You can just smell it too.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we've got some clothes for the gents as well. Got to dress up our dudes in some nice studs. What do we have here?
Oh, this is actually one of our luxury leather jackets from Platinum Dirt. As you can tell by the sign here, it's actually made from a Lincoln. The interior of a Lincoln.
Wow, let's hold that, check that out. It looks like it's an actual, what do you call this thing? That's at the top of the car, the little symbol?
It's the actual hood ornament from Lincoln.
Like totally authentic. What a great way to prevent a car from being completely, you know, dismantled and thrown into the landfill for nothing. Take this out and you've got a whole outfit. Love it. Cool. All right, so we've got some cute clothes for dad. And what about these cool glasses? Are they decanters or what are these?
Well, they actually are made from upcycled bottles. And again, this is from Reclamation Etchwork. They love to etch like nice designs into it, just so you could put, you know, your favorite drink, especially dad if he loves scotch.
Water's okay too. Cool, awesome. And this one, I guess, is made from a recycled wine bottle. It looks like it's been melted down.
And actually, one of my favorite things about this item is that it comes with its own little knife. It's a little cork cheese knife. This is great for cheese platters or just the Super Bowl chips.
Very cute. Well, great. This is a wonderful assortment of cool gifts for the guy that you love, and we're happy to have some options here to bring the guys up into the eco lifestyle. So thank you for all the wonderful tips. And you know, I think I've got my eyes on those cufflinks for Michael. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
So we all know beards are all the rage these days, right? But how do you take care of it? I don't have any idea. I'm just trying to figure it out. So fortunately, we have Siobhan Collins here from Floyd's Barbershop, who's going to break it down for me, teach me how to take care of this big thing on my face, and maybe clean me up a little bit.
I'm very excited to do that today.
Well, thank you for being here. So
Excellent.
where do we start?
If you want to have a seat, we can go through, and I'm going to show you little tricks to cleaning up your beard and making it look maintained.
Okay.
I'm going to put the cape over you first.
The cape.
Yes,
I've
the
always
cape.
enjoyed this part.
Let me know if you can breathe.
I can.
Okay, excellent. That's important.
Is there a lot of beards that you take care of?
Quite a few beards.
Really?
Yes, working in a barbershop, we do a lot of beards. We do a lot of men. I want to show you how to take care of your grooming habits at home.
Cool.
One aspect of doing it is I'm going to freehand everything, but you want to focus on underneath of your beard and making sure you're tapering this in a little bit.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it just feels like overly full down here.
Yes, and so you might want to take that in one level down. So if you're using a clipper guard, 1 is the shortest, 3 is, it goes up from that.
Sure.
So if you're doing a 4 all around, you might want to take a 3 here.
Ah.
And also on the sides here, you might want to take a 3 here if you're doing a 4, even maybe a 2 up here so it looks more tapered.
I see. So this is how I get a more trimmed, pulled together look as opposed to the
Exactly.
Grizzly Adams.
Yeah.
So I have these little flyaway things. Oh, and you've got a buzzer.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
I'm ready to
We're going for
start.
it.
I'm
Okay.
going for it. So first things first, so I'm going to taper down the sides first, okay?
Okay.
And with that, you just want to, if you want to feel safe taking your comb, you just go slowly.
Okay.
You go.
And I can use a guard if not?
You can use a guard if not, but you start taking it down and you pull it out a little bit on the bottom, and that helps to taper everything down.
Huh.
So basically, just tapering it down. I'm going slow. I'm not trying to go faster. The other aspect is right here, behind here, okay? So you can do that too. You take it, you pull it out.
The flyaways, right?
Exactly. And you just bring it close. But it makes it look more cleaned up.
Right.
So, and then again, underneath too. Just take it slowly. You can do it in the mirror. You'll get faster as you go. In the mirror, you just take it slowly. I'm a little bit faster because I've been doing this a while.
I bet.
So,
I
and
can tell.
you brush it out. You can just brush it out to make it easier. And you go underneath, and then you get that
Nice.
side.
And so I comb it. Now what else should I do to take care of my beard?
So the other thing, just to point out too, is outlining it correctly.
Ah.
So you can go down, and that makes it a little bit easier to get a finer line.
Okay.
Okay. So you would just basically take this down, and then it gets it more square.
Right.
And also focus on the sides here.
Cool. Okay.
So, but with that,
How about products? Is there products?
yes, you want to condition it. Jojoba oil is found in a lot of natural items, and it's great for the beard because it gets into the follicles and it gets underneath to help with dandruff, beard dandruff, hydrating your skin.
Beard dandruff?
Beard dandruff. You know when you see flakes sometimes come out? That's beard dandruff.
Wow. Jojoba oil.
Jojoba oil. Yes, jojoba oil.
Crazy.
I love calling it jojoba oil.
Yes, well, potato,
Yeah,
potato,
potato,
tomato.
So,
As long as it does the job.
exactly. So when you hydrate it, this is Woodsman beard oil. We also have by Bearded Bastard the vanilla beard oil, which I'm going to use on you.
Okay, excellent. I'm
You just-
feeling slightly vanilla-y.
Take a little bit, rub it
Okay.
in your hands, okay? And then all you do is massage it into your facial hair.
Wow.
And then when you have a little bit left over,
Okay.
for people who don't have a lot of hair on the top of their head,
Like me?
exactly, you hydrate it into your
Really?
hair. And it's not greasy at all, it just helps to hydrate. And this has been going around since Native Americans used it.
Wow.
It's non-toxic, it's all natural, it's hypoallergenic as well.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Siobhan, this is great. Thank you for cleaning me up.
You're welcome.
And getting me in shape.
You're welcome. Now, one other aspect is also to use shampoo and conditioner. Floyd's has a line, it's color safe, DEA, paraben, and sulfate free. So that is really good to do with your regular maintenance as well.
Awesome, awesome. So I'll shampoo and condition, which I've never done.
Yes.
And make sure I use the products, and we're
You
off.
have a soft beard.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Savan.
You're
this has
welcome.
been excellent. Well, don't go away, because when we come back, we're going to take you on a trip to Paris for some sustainable fun and give you a core workout that's going to get you healthy and fit from the inside out when we come back.
You know, there's nothing like practicing yoga in the great outdoors. So I took a stroll to one of my favorite state parks for some vinyasa right in front of the lake. Let's get ready for some core work. Set an intention for your practice, then Tadasana. Engage your core. Inhale, stretch your arms up over your head, look up between your fingertips. Strong arms flat back, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, shoulders come back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back to plank pose. Breathe, Ujjayi breath, inhaling. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, engage your core, press up out of the armpits, setting up for side plank on the right. Maybe lifting the leg. Exhale, back to plank pose, setting up for side plank on the left. Stretching your right hand to the sky, maybe lifting that leg. Breathe. Exhale, come back to plank pose, and then move into push-up position, chaturanga. Hover over the ground, engage your core. Breathe. Another breath here. And then exhale, come down to the ground, setting up for baby cobra. Inhale, lift your heart. Glutes relax. Breathe. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Engage your core here. As you inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring that right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, strong leg to the sky. Exhale, cross it over to the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, strong core. Exhale, knee to the forehead. Inhale, three-legged dog one more time. And then exhale, step the right foot up between the hands, setting up for high lunge. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Tuck your tailbone. Come into that deep lunge, using the strength of the core. Exhale, stepping up into warrior three, balancing on the right foot. Stretch your arms up. Breathe. Good. Now stepping back on the exhale. Inhale your arms up. Take the lunge again. Exhale. Step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Push-up position. Inhale. Come up to upward facing dog or stay in cobra. Exhale. Strong core. Press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Three-legged dog. The left foot comes up to the sky. Exhale to the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross it over to the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Strong core now. Beautiful. Exhale, knee to the forehead. Inhale, three-legged dog. Your core is strong. And then exhale, step it up. Taking the high lunge on the other side. Engage your core, set up your balance. Dristi focused. Arms up over your head, shoulders relaxed, tailbone tucked. Legs are strong. Now exhale, stepping into warrior three on the other side. Your balance, Dristi focus, core is engaged. Keep that leg nice and high. Good. And stepping back to the high lunge. Inhale your arms up to the sky once more. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Press back through your thigh bones and then come down to the forearms for dolphin pose. Press up out of your shoulders. And now coming down to low plank. The forearms press into the earth, lifting up out of the armpits. Press back through your ankles and coming back into dolphin pose. Inhale, pressing up to downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale, step up. Onto your tippy toes, balancing. Bring your palms to your heart. Lift your heart with a nice straight back. And then coming back into Navasana, boat pose, working your core. You can bring your hands underneath your thighs or extend them alongside the legs, lifting your heart or straightening your legs all the way. Breathe. And exhale, Ardha Navasana, keeping the feet from touching the ground. Shoulders lifted off the ground if you can. Another breath here. And coming back up to Navasana boat pose, find your modification. And then exhale, meditation posture. Nice work. Breathe. Namaste.
Bonjour tout le monde, ici à Paris avec Christophe Sauvage, le manager de l'hôtel Eden Hotel. C'est plus que vert, c'est une vibration calmante, c'est ça?
Oui, tout à fait. Oui.
Dites-moi de cet hôtel.
Well, in Paris, first of all, it's sorry to say that, guys, but it's the most beautiful city in the world. So you can just take your shoes and walk for hours and hours along the river, watch the monuments. It can take you at least 2 or 3 days walk to visit the city. The Hidden Hotel is a little hotel based in Paris, 23 rooms. Well, the idea was to do a hotel where you would feel somewhere, but not in Paris. We are very close to the Arc de Triomphe, but we are a little bit behind, in the back at a few yards, a little bit hidden in a very quiet place. So this is why we decided to call the hotel Hidden. The idea was to bring to this hotel different natural things such as wood. You will see a lot of wood and a lot of pieces of wood that have been sculpted into trees to make seats. Natural elements like stone, for example, that we use for the bathroom. The beds also are made with natural elements such as cocoa fiber, latex. And also we wanted to give a second chance to materials or furnitures or elements that could have been put in the bin, but we took them and we have recycled them, such as some seats that you will find in the hotel. We have decorated this place like if it was a second home. We want people when they come here, and because they are here for business reasons, we want them to feel very relaxed. We want them to arrive here and suddenly they can distress because everything which is around them is very attractive, very cool. When you touch a piece of wood, when you touch a piece of stone, I mean it's the energy of the earth, so it's very, it's not aggressive, it's very relaxed. Natural things are here to make you feel very cool. Staff is very friendly. We speak about 8 languages here. We do not accommodate people in a hotel, we host people in a house. That's the philosophy, that's the spirit of the Hidden Hotel. Parce que c'est important de rester
C'est
dans la
très
vie.
important de rester ici avec le monde, avec les iPhones et toute la communication. Si on arrête, ici on arrête, ici on dort.
Félicitations pour le français. Bravo.
Merci, c'est fini. Au revoir.
So in the summertime, I love to eat, but I like to spend very little time in the kitchen. Why? It's too hot. So we've got a great recipe for you today. It's a Bangkok wild rice. It's quick, 10 minutes prep. You're in and out of the kitchen. It's bold flavors, lots of proteins, delicious. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with wild rice. It's got a lot of protein, it's got a lot of magnesium, a lot of great amino acids, so we're going to start with wild rice. Now, obviously we're not going to cook it. This is a raw recipe, so what do? So how we cook our rice without killing all the enzymes is we stick it in water, 1 part rice to 4 parts water. You stick it in a container that you can cover, and then you put it in the dehydrator at about 115 degrees. So you're still going to maintain the enzymes. It's just going to stay in there overnight, and what's going to happen, it's going to puff up. It's going to go from this to, got some cooking right now. So this has been soaking overnight, and you can see this is what it looks like. Interesting enough, rice is actually grass, but now you've got this beautiful, fluffy rice. Now we're going to start with our sauce. 2 tablespoons of unrefined sesame oil. That's about 2 tablespoons. To that, we will add 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. We'll add 1 tablespoon of tamari or namashoyu. Namashoyu is the raw version of soy sauce, okay, so it's fermented instead of cooked. So then we'll add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. This is going to give some nice sweetness, okay, that sweet Thai flavor. And the maple will get mixed up with everything so it won't taste like pancakes, okay, it'll just taste sweet. We're just going to whisk this up. And we're looking for a nice brown sort of caramel color. Okay, give that a taste. Delicious. We've got our 5 cups of soaked, dehydrated wild rice. We're going to add our 1/3 of a cup of pickled carrots. Now, if you've never made pickled carrots, it's super easy. You just grate some carrots, stick it in 1 cup of water, 1 cup of white vinegar, and 1/2 cup of sugar or 1/2 cup of agave, and let it sit for 3 or 4 hours. I let it sit overnight, keep it in the fridge. You're good for a few weeks, okay? So we're going to add that to our mix. Next thing we're going to add is about 1/3 of a cup of cilantro. I love cilantro, add that nice Thai flavor, okay? Stems and all stems, little secret stems are where a lot of the flavor is. Add 1/2 teaspoon of red chili flakes, okay? So depending on the type of chili flakes, depending on the heat, you may add a little more, a little less, but 1/2 teaspoon of red chili flakes, okay? And then we've got about 1/3 of a cup, 1/4 cup of scallions, okay? Green onions. These are super easy to add a nice subtle onion flavor to it. The closer you get to the white part, the stronger it gets. So we've got about 1/3 of a cup, 1/4 cup of scallions. Okay, next thing we're going to add is we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, a little bit of salt. Now we also get salt from the tamari, so you don't need too much. And then about 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit, just a squeeze of lime. Not too much because we get those pickled carrots. That'll be real nice. And then we just start mixing. Okay, mixing everything up. And what I love about this, it's so quick. You know, it takes just a couple minutes. There's no heat. But this is so good. The sauce is delicious. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to add is our avocados. Okay, I've got 2 cut avocados here. We're just going to add those in. And the avocado is essential because that's what those good fats make you feel full. Gives it sort of a meaty kind of deep meaty texture. Good fats are essential to a healthy heart and a healthy diet, okay? Don't believe the hype. Not all fat is bad. Okay. So we just add our little avocado here. Okay, look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Light, refreshing, satisfying. Excellent. I'm going to keep enjoying this. We'll see you next time.
Well, that was a fun show. What do you think?
I enjoyed myself,
I had a
and
good
I'm
time.
looking slim and trim as a result of it.
Yes, you are. Well, For those of you who are out there, you've been following us, you've been watching us, we love you. But make sure to follow us on social media. We're at Conscious TV on Twitter and at Conscious Living TV on Facebook. And of course, you can watch us 24/7 on ConsciousLivingTV.com.
We'll see you next time.
The evolution will be televised, and I'm going to eat this Bangkok rice.
It's good, right?
It's good.
It's like your favorite.
It's like my favorite. Carrots have a nice little kick to it.
We'll do one more.